Hey there, science fans. Welcome to Educational World. Today we're diving deep into the human body to explore the respiratory system. That's right, we're talking about breathing, and it's way more incredible than you might think. From the moment you take your first breath to your very last, this amazing system is hard at work, taking in oxygen and expelling carbon dioxide. It's a non-stop gas exchange party in there, and everyone's invited. So buckle up as we break down each part of this incredible system, from the tip of your nose to the depths of your lungs. Let's get started. The respiratory system is like a well-coordinated team, with each member playing a crucial role in keeping us alive and kicking. First up, we've got the nose and nasal cavity, the VIP entrance for all incoming air. The air continues down the trachea, also known as the windpipe, which is reinforced with cartilage rings to stay open for smooth sailing. The trachea branches out into two bronchi, one for each lung, and these bronchi keep on branching into smaller and smaller tubes called bronchioles. Finally, we reach the alveoli, tiny air sacs where the real magic happens, exchanging oxygen and carbon dioxide with your blood. Breathing, or respiration, is a two-step dance that happens automatically thanks to our amazing brains. The first step is inhalation, where your diaphragm contracts and flattens out, creating more space in your chest cavity and allowing air to rush into your lungs. Then comes exhalation, where your diaphragm relaxes and moves back up, gently squeezing your chest cavity and pushing the air out of your lungs. This whole process is controlled by the autonomic nervous system, which means you don't have to think about breathing. It just happens. Your brain is like the conductor of an orchestra, making sure everything works in perfect harmony. Let's imagine we're tiny adventurers hitching a ride on an incoming breath of air. Our journey begins at the nose, where tiny hairs called cilia trap dust and other unwanted particles. From the nose, we zoom down the pharynx, past the larynx and into the trachea, which is kept open by cartilage rings. As we travel further down, the trachea branches into the two bronchi, each leading to a lung, and these bronchi keep branching into smaller and smaller bronchioles. Finally, we arrive at our destination, the alveoli, where the air we've been carrying is about to get a whole lot more interesting. The alveoli are the superstars of the respiratory system, where the real action happens, gas exchange. Each tiny alveolus is surrounded by a network of capillaries where oxygen from the air we breathe in diffuses into the blood, and carbon dioxide travels from the blood into the alveoli to be exhaled. This exchange is driven by a difference in concentration, kind of like how heat moves from a hotter object to a colder one. And just like that, our blood is refreshed with oxygen, ready to deliver this life-giving gas to every cell in our body. It's a beautiful system. We've already met the diaphragm, that hard-working muscle that controls the volume of our chest cavity. But the diaphragm doesn't work alone. It has a trusty sidekick, the intercostal muscles. These muscles are found between your ribs, and they play a crucial role in breathing by expanding and compressing your chest cavity. When you inhale, the intercostal muscles contract, pulling your ribs upward and outward, giving your lungs extra space to fill with air. Then when you exhale, the intercostal muscles relax, allowing your ribs to move downward and inward, helping to push the air out of your lungs. Breathing isn't just an automatic process, it's carefully controlled by your brain, specifically a part of the brainstem called the medulla oblongata. This region monitors the levels of carbon dioxide in your blood and sends signals to your diaphragm and intercostal muscles to adjust your breathing rate. If you're exercising, your cells produce more carbon dioxide, which enters your bloodstream, and the medulla oblongata detects this increase and makes you breathe faster and deeper. On the flip side, if you're resting, your CO2 levels drop and your breathing slows down accordingly. It's a remarkable feedback loop that keeps everything in balance. Like any system in the body, the respiratory system can be affected by diseases and disorders. Some common respiratory ailments include asthma, pneumonia, COPD, and lung cancer. The good news is that there are many things you can do to keep your respiratory system healthy and happy. Avoiding smoking, secondhand smoke, and air pollution is crucial for protecting your lungs. Regular exercise helps to strengthen your respiratory muscles, and eating a healthy diet boosts your overall immune system. Remember, prevention is key. Get ready for some amazing facts about the respiratory system that will leave you breathless. Did you know that the average person takes about 20,000 breaths per day? That's a lot of air. Your lungs contain over 300 million alveoli, which, if spread out flat, would cover the surface area of a tennis court. Your left lung is actually slightly smaller than your right lung to make room for your heart. And finally, your lungs never fully empty. Even when you exhale as hard as you can, there's always a small amount of air left in your lungs, known as residual volume. Pretty cool, huh? The respiratory system is truly a marvel of nature, working tirelessly every second of every day to keep us alive and well. To show your respiratory system some love, remember to make healthy choices, exercise regularly, avoid smoking and exposure to pollutants, and maintain good posture to allow your lungs to expand fully. By taking care of your respiratory system, you're investing in your overall health and well-being. Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey through the respiratory system. We hope you learned something new and exciting about this vital part of your body. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to Educational World for more fascinating explorations into the world of science. Until next time, stay curious.